Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from David, who wanted the Gundam Mark V post-patch. As you may have noticed, there is now a boost coming out of the shield because they gave it the shield booster it was always supposed to have. Again, this is one of the things that I really do love about GBO2. Not only do they add at least one mobile suit every single week since July 2018 without fail. I think we might have gotten like 1 or 2 weeks where we just got higher levels of things. Lately we get new mobile suits and higher levels of things. And yeah, if a mobile suit has a feature and they weren't able to include it before, they will go back. They will go back and improve it. So that's why this is now this now has its shield booster and can move at basically maximum boosting speed. It's why the Moon Gundam just got a Psychoplate Resonance skill, which incidentally blocks Psychomu Jammer from the Unicorn types, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, as you can see, Mark V is now even faster. It has still has a Hyper Beam Saber, which is has really good range, and if you use your turning speed efficiently, you can basically turn around and combo people like mid-boost. Apologize to the O because I did stun it because Hyper Beam Sabers have this thing of kind of being large. So I did accidentally stun the O on my way through. I just did it again, but since we're both racing for the same target, I was a little bit, a little bit less concerned about it. Also, we're off to a fairly good start, and hopefully, I don't know, I was hoping that the O would be able to handle the Shars DJ, but I think it was the Shars DJ and a Girazulu by then, and that's a little much. Todus Ritter is by itself. Check out the enclosed captions when you get a chance, because it has rendered that name as Toad Stripper before, so who even knows what it's going to look like. But yeah, I like what they've done to the Mark V. The shield booster also gives it an air boost, which I don't believe it had before. I remember thinking that was weird at the time, if I recall correctly. No guarantee I can recall anything correctly at the moment, but let's just roll with it. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me in the comments, as always, because I do not mind, I want the right information to be out there, even if I, get it wrong myself. Especially if I get it wrong myself. So, like I've said before, I have a great and fairly nice comment section, so if you've never checked it out, it's generally, good to read the comments on my videos, I think. I am lucky. I really am. Let's see, 5 minutes to go. We've got an almost 2-to-1 lead. And I just felt so good about that because I managed to knock down the Girazulu and the Gustav Karl, get a downswing on both of them, and with my, again, with my max speed boost, just get out of there before they could retaliate. It was a good feeling. It felt, it felt like a fairly good use of the mobile suit, even if I am running back in there and getting myself beaten up trying to take out the Girazulu now. Let's see, it is down. I did not get a chance to launch the incoms. If you're not familiar with the Gundam Mark V, I believe it is the origin of the Silver Bullet, Dovin Wolf, etc. body type. It's what the original design was, but the Dovin was first into production, and the Silver Bullet was a further modification. I may have that all wrong. Again, check the comments section, and thank you guys for chiming in if I did screw that up. But it's got besides the shield, it's got a pretty good beam rifle, it's got shoulder cannons, and it's got incoms. So yeah, decent stats, but it's primarily what the Mark V has going for it. At least the way I tend to run it is a very fast melee raid with a good reach and a strong melee stat. So you can tear stuff up pretty well with that. See, I did get killed because, well, I got shot enough to die. That's how getting killed works in this game. Yes, brilliant commentary, Rob. Really good stuff. A+ material. But yeah, about 3¼ minutes left, and we're up 2-to-1 still, so we'll see where that goes from here. As you can see, I'm obviously a little bit restless since I'm just kind of fidgeting on the respawn screen. I do that a lot. But let's see. That person is almost ready to explode, so just got to get the shots in. And the incoms do not stun. I think shoulder cannons don't generally stun either, but they can if you combine shots from them, possibly. Don't quote me. But I just tried to run into the middle of the enemy formation, so we're not up 2-1 anymore. Weirdest thing. But yeah, so Totus Ritter got me this time. Char's DJ going to the roof. We're a little bit divided, I think, because number 5 just spawned back in, and so did number 2. I'm going to throw some support fire out and hope that works. And, man, just randomly struck me that tonight I got not a great round in something. I forget what I was even running. But, might have been my Gelgug, but it was on the new map. And I hit like 3 or 4 things with the support fire, and it ended in a draw, which is not particularly, natural draws are not that common. So it's really kind of an interesting round, even though I didn't play well, and I forgot to save it. Such is life. Some things, some things just happen, and, you do not think to preserve them. But, oh well. Gustav Karl's going to get some damage in on me. I'm going to call for help now, because I'd like to not get, get killed here. But the Karl is pretty much ready to die, even though it is using its defense skill. I managed to take it out in the meantime, but yeah, I'm not the only one here who has had problems near the close of the round, because the scores are now even, but I kind of led the explodey charge on that, I feel like. I don't remember if we win this or not, but I remember thinking I did relatively well, except for the occasional bouts of stupid. And again, just with how things have been lately, I'm going to take that. I'm going to just, we take those. It'll be fine. 14,695 to 12,280, definitely fine. So, and there's the Char's DJ, which I did the big swing on. The O did the big swing on, and we bounced off of each other and did no damage, because that's... Yeah, because it's more of an all-rounder, the Mark V does only have 2 melee swings incidentally, so that's just a thing to watch out for. And I expected the Gustav Karl to get to defending again, but it never got the chance, so I moved on to the next target. Though it looks like nobody else near it has killed it yet either. Well, iframes do that, but I think I hit the O again. I do not have it out for the O. I don't think that's anybody I even know. No, the name doesn't look familiar to me, but yeah, I just had some bad luck with the O. Neither of us are exactly small targets, in all honesty, but yeah, I just really... The O and I think we're just kind of playing similarly, and when that happens, there's a solid chance if you're playing similarly with equal priorities, you're just going to bounce off each other 10 times. But I was most targeted. Totus Ritter got top score in damage. 5 kills, 2 deaths, 99k damage. So yeah, like I said, it can put out a lot of damage. I do like it. So I hope you liked the round, David. I think it turned out okay. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. So as of this recording, Bandai Candy Toy, I think it is, has shown off some teasers of G-Frame Full Armor Wave 5. They're teasing the original Goof, which has never had a G-Frame figure before, and the extended MS in action, if you can get it, is quite good, but the original was one of the earlier MSIAs, and it was kind of limited, so there's definitely room out there for a better Goof. I need to double back to the Goof Custom, because that was a really limited toy in MSIA. But, teasing the Goof, teasing the Master Gundam. And there's no guarantee of this yet, but there's usually one redone figure in every wave. For most of FA, I think one of the first waves was Sazabi, one was Hyakushiki, one was Zeta Gundam. But it's the 5th anniversary of G-Frame, and of course they're showing the RX-78 in their 5th anniversary logo, so I kind of feel like in G-Frame FA05, it would make sense to get an updated Grandpa Gundam as part of the deal. So, if so, that leaves one more figure, so have to see if it's something else from Advance of Zeta, something else from Witch from Mercury, or something else entirely. But I hope G-Frame keeps going because I really do like these little guys, and they are more or less in scale-ish with the stuff I started out collecting. So that's a great combination, and I dig it.